shooting for the OTM Club today. Joel's getting the drone up, getting some shots. Should be a good day. Let's hope it doesn't rain. So this is what the day in the life of filming a supercar club looks like. Got my gimbal. Everyone's out here. There's more coming. It's so windy. Yeah, I'm trying to bring mine back. Oh, fuck. Shoot done, shots complete. Time to go back to the office. There will be days, months, periods in your life where you aren't feeling motivated or inspired. Remember the goal, but most importantly, enjoy the hardship. Inspiration comes in many ways, and one of my clients who owns an Italian restaurant down in Williamstown has created his own Italian restaurant. I'm really interested to find out more about what inspired people to start their business.
Inspiring thing for me to continue on the mozzarella journey is that it's a family tradition. For over 20 years we've been in the restaurant industry, and just wanting to succeed and continue moving forward and giving back to all our loyal customers is something we strive for every day, and we love it.
So I just uploaded my first vlog back on YouTube again. It's very exciting to be able to start posting these type of videos, and I just wanted to document this moment because I know it's only onwards and upwards from here. It all starts with the first video. Come on, let's go. There he is.
What's going on?
How are you, fella?
Good, bro.
Good to see you. Likewise, how are you?
Good,
How are we?
Very well. How are you?
Good. Flynn, tell me about your passions and what you do for work.
So, passions. I love working out, love talking to people, love capturing moments, love adventure.
How do you define success, and what does it mean to you personally?
For me, it's like an ongoing thing. So like, if I'm consistently able to like get behind the wave and keep riding, and I'm able to repetitively do that, that's what's most important to me. As soon as I stop doing that, then I feel unsuccessful. Throughout my whole career, I've always looked at like, what's the next big thing, or like, what can I do that's out of my reach? What can I try out that makes me a little bit scared? And having that feeling and just repeating that feeling over and over again makes me feel successful. As long as I'm feeling that like challenge aspect, that's what makes me feel like I'm working towards success, and I have that feeling inside of me no matter what.
Yo, it's Jack Creedy. Welcome back to the vlog.
How do you balance pursuing your dreams with other responsibilities you have in your life?
I just think, you gotta have priorities and you gotta have standards. And as long as you have standards, like, you'll always make sure that those things get done, rather than you being like a yes man, or like, accepting invitations all the time, or like letting yourself get distracted. I see my phone as a threat.
I've actually tried not to go on my phone till midday every day.
That's very impressive. That's very impressive. I could not do that. I mean, I probably could, but how have you had success with that?
Yeah, I've been doing it. I will just only go on my phone if it's like an emergency, or if it's just like a messaging thing, but I will not go on any social media at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really impressive. That's actually sick.
Every day. I do like time spent to myself. I think it's very good to be able to think over things and just think about things in your own head.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people can't spend time by themselves, and I think it's actually an advantage. How do you stay motivated and focused on your goals through tough times?
Like, see the hard times for what they are. They're temporary, and they're only temporary if you allow them to be. Tough times can stick around for a long time if you let them. But if you're healthy and you're able and you can get up in the morning and you have the choice to do great things, then go out and do it. When you're in tough times, you are in control. And if you let yourself lose control, that's up to you.
Yeah.
Like, you have to train yourself to be able to to be confident in the fact that things are going to be okay. But if you see it like an opportunity to grow and an opportunity to be better, then not only is that going to allow things to get better for you, but you just start to attract way better things into your life.
Why do you wake up every morning?
To adventure and to create, I guess, and just to be a better person and set a better example for people who don't think they can do the same thing.
I think your only limit is your mind is a very powerful quote that people need to remember.
Yeah, fear is the killer of the mind.
That's deep.
If you fear things, then that's your mind. That's not reality. How do you show up every day? Like in terms of your content, like we were talking about this before as well, but like do you feel like it's effortless is one of the words that you use. Like how do you cultivate that?
I think consistency is actually about the mind. Like people think that they can't post every day on Instagram because they're too busy, but it's not that they're too busy, they're just making other things a priority that don't need to be a priority.
Yep.
Like instead of posting on Instagram, they want to go to the movies with their friends.
Yep.
And like I see it as I'm building something bigger than myself, and being able to post these videos on Instagram will lead to something bigger than going to the movies with my friends. And being able to create a brand through consistently showing up every day is something that I also love doing. So it doesn't really feel like work. It doesn't feel like it's taking energy out of me. It feels like it's giving me energy.
That's sick. Yeah, boy.
Look at the city. Fuck. What a city, man. Let's go. Let's get the fuck. What's a crucial piece of advice you'd offer to someone who's following their dreams?
Define what you want. So figure out like what are the dreams made up of? Like who do you want to become? What are the things you want to achieve? And then write that down into a list that isn't just like about the goals. Like it's about the character. It's about who are you becoming as well as what are you achieving.
I set a goal and have a measurable action I can take in order to achieve it.
Yeah.
It's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
People set goals that are so unreasonable and they won't have any way to measure it. And therefore it doesn't really give them a reason to actually achieve it because I don't know when they're going to achieve it.
In terms of like anchor points for direction, where did you find that the most? Like when you were starting everything, when you were figuring out like the person you wanted to become, like what excites you, all that sort of thing. Like if you could, we'll call it anchor points. Like what do those look like?
It first began when I picked up an iPad and I started filming vlogs. That was the realization that I just love creating videos. The next moment of realization was when I picked up my first camera and started playing around with that. It really taught me how to use a camera and that I could actually take this seriously. And that was definitely the second realization. And then starting my business back in 2019 was probably the biggest anchor point in my career as I went through a stage of knowing that this is something that I can make a career out of. Definitely a moment of realization that this is more than just a passion now and we're going to take this seriously. And then a few years later, having the breakup just really allowed me to understand what I want out of life and what I want to achieve.
Love it, bro. I think that's a wrap.
Love you, brother.
Love you too, bro. It's been great to meet you.
Likewise.
It's been great to hang out.
No, it was good.
And
always good
keen
chats.
to see how this comes together.
Man, it's a cinematic vlog, that's for sure.
Absolutely.